Vegas set some obvious traps for college football week 1, and TP3 won't let them get away with it. We'll start things off here on Friday as Boise State goes on the road here. That's right, number 25 Boise State just lost in the college football playoff. Boise State is only laying 6 at South Florida. South Florida ended this season going 6-7, but their stud quarterback Byron Brown had multiple injuries. Alex Golish, he's from the family tree for Tennessee's offense, so obviously run a high-powered offense here, and Brown's going to be healthy here since it's week 1 and he hasn't played any games yet. Look at Boise State. They lost Ashton Jeanty, but I still think their running back room has plenty of production. Maddox Madison, I have a lot of questions about, though. Is he going to be able to run the offense and be the guy, or is he kind of going to take a step back? There's a lot of questions here, guys, but I really think the trap here is nobody's thinking about this. In Florida, it's right, it's going to be Florida in September, late August, early September, same shit. It's going to be 90-plus degrees when this game starts, and it is hot as hell down in Florida, guys. I'm talking like next-level hot that you're not used to. This team's coming from Boise, Idaho. The heat doesn't even compare in Boise, Idaho compared to the heat you're going to see in Florida. Ultimately, with this game being the first game of the day at 5:30 p.m. Eastern, they know everybody's going to want to take Boise State here. Vegas might try to trick people in this game. Second game, Vegas set a massive trap in, I think, is this Florida State versus Alabama game. You might look at this game and say Florida State is a completely new team. It's going to be a while for them to get their chemistry down, blah, blah, blah. There's plenty of questions over here for the Alabama side of things. Ty Simpson played one time in a monsoon in South Florida, and he was garbage. Alabama barely even scored 20 points in that game, if they even did. I don't know if Ty Simpson's going to be that great. There's a lot of questions about this Alabama team. Are they really that good without Nick Saban anymore? Are they going to be able to beat up against Florida State here this season to start things out? I don't know, man. I mean, Mike Norvell knows how to get it done in the X's and O's. Florida State just missed completely in the transfer portal. Now you have Thomas Castellanos, a stacked running back room. At the end of the day, there's tons of uncertainty surrounding this game. You look at 13 and think of last year's Florida State team against last year's Alabama team. I mean, that would be a blowout city. Maybe not this year. This game's going to be at home in Tallahassee. I wouldn't worry about the heat effect here, though, even though it is 3:30 in Tallahassee. I mean, it's still just as hot in Alabama, so interesting matchup here. Really one to keep an eye out on. Last game I see a massive trap in here is going to be North Carolina Tar Heels taking on the TCU Horned Frogs. The reason why I think this is a trap is because everybody in the world's going to want to bet on North Carolina here just because Bill Belichick's their new head coach. First of all, this team is basically brand new. They were pretty bad last year. Marion Hampton, their running back, was one of the best running backs in college football, and they still could barely do anything with it. You look at quarterback transfers in from South Alabama, Gio Lopez. The guy can't stay on the field. He's really small. He's primarily a runner, but I don't think TCU is getting the hype they deserve headed into this season. Josh Hoover's back here against quarterback. We've seen what happened in the past with Sonny Dykes' squads. He went to the national championship before with TCU. TCU's got a stacked up defense. They're in a much better recruiting pool in the state of Texas, and they have money in this NIL era of things. I think Bill Belichick gets embarrassed on primetime, and Vegas is going to trap everybody because they're all going to take the points here and take North Carolina and think they can win the game.